All right, thank you. Welcome to Warren Media Group. We're here. We're going to do some screen recording. This is all just practice. Practicing my tone, my voice, what I'm going to do. In fact, I think what I'm going to do is take a look. That's one thing. I think I'm going to go to the storage treasures account and take a look at a couple of units. I do need to grab me a unit or two sometime soon. I just got my setup, so I got to figure out where I'm gonna put stuff. I got wires all over the place, man. It's actually about to drive me crazy, so we're gonna see what that do. So if you're looking at the screen here, you see, oh wow, look at this. Is in Granbury, Texas. It's closing in 1 hour, and this is that machine looks like it's all tore up, so we're not gonna worry too much about that. No, oh wait a minute. Oh, it's an advertisement. Like an ice bin, a bunch of boxes. Let's see. Oh, what is that? Okay. Yeah, this is not something I want to deal with right now. I need what I'm looking for. Seeing that I'm doing real estate now, and I spend most of my time looking for homes, houses, properties, and everything. I need to find a unit where I can put in the auction, throw it a quick auction. I gotta keep my auction site going. I pay for that site every month, so I want to be able to. I want to be able to keep that site, keep it paid for without having to come out of pocket. So we're just looking at a couple of units. This one's in Crowley, Texas. I like Crowley, Texas, because in Crowley, it's kind of like it was a rural area. They upgrading it now, I guess, with more homes and houses out there, whatever. But a lot of the units out there you find out there they've been there for a while. They're really old. They've been there for a minute, so you never know what you find in there. Those kind of units, you find some really good antiques, some old toys, even the coins. You can find coins in anyone, but out there, a lot of them folks out there usually have, you get a good chance of it. For me, anyway. So that's what it is. So what I'm doing really now is testing the sound into the microphone. Is the mic too far away from me? Not only that, I'm practicing my picture-in-picture. So this camera here, I'm going to go ahead and put it onto the screen while I'm screen recording. So you'll see all of that. So this is really a practice video. I'm at 3 minutes. I think I'm gonna run it maybe about 10 to 15 minutes just to see what's what. And if you hear the stuff in the background, yeah, that's my grandkids. I got two of my grandboys here. They came down with their mom and dad had something to do out here in Dallas over the weekend, and they came out and they begged to stay. So here they are. But they got to come back, I think Thursday or Friday, so they're going to pick them up. So yeah, that's with that. So yeah, we're just going through these auctions, man. We're going to go through and just take a quick look at some, see what we got. This is in Denton. I try to stay really in Fort Worth. Only reason being is because I'm still so busy now, going to meet with people, looking at properties and stuff, and I try to grab something really quick where I can grab it and take it right on back to my property in Crowley, the Crowley property we got. So, but look at this here, this Bayliner 2007, 2008 model. Let's take a look at that. It's a little rough condition, but that can be cleaned up and painted. Probably get a key. Yeah, I'm sure we can get a key. 160. I don't feel like dealing with all that. I mean, something like this, if I still had all them boat seats from a couple of auctions. In fact, the house down in Crowley, man, we sold a lot of boat seats from there. That'd have been good. I can use them in this, but nah, we're gonna pass on that because I have to do too much work to get it sold. We go a 2006 Dodge Ram. Now, when you buy a lot of these facilities, they do not sell the vehicles now. You know what I mean? They have somebody haul them off and put them in an auction somewhere else. They go and they get the title for them and stuff like that. But it looks like they're gonna sell this one. So, but I'm not gonna mess with it. I'm gonna leave that right there where it's at. I'm looking for quantity. I'm sorry. I need something with a few pieces, just some simple stuff to throw in the auction. That's with 2 ladders. That looks good, but that's all that's in there. Oh, got a pressure washer there. Lots of water. Not too much in here. Excuse me. Yeah, so we got a battery jumper cable there, some more tools. I got tons of tools. I don't need a lot more tools, man. So we're gonna skip on that one. Now, normally what I do is I put a zip code in, which is Crowley, and then I just do about 25 miles, sometimes 50, but I like to stay close by in there. So, especially, I mean, I will go to Dallas. I've been to Hillsborough, I've been to Wichita Falls, I've been out, I've even drove down to Waco. But right now, with everything I'm doing, I gotta move. I gotta, how can I say this? I gotta be more efficient with my time. So when I win a unit, it has to be somewhere close, unless it's just something that just stands out and I get it at a good price. Other than that, it has to be something close so I can go ahead and grab it, drop it off, and get back to what I'm doing. So, and then I got work to do over at Crowley's too. I'm still working on the yard over there. I like this unit here. If you're looking at this, it looks a mess, but what I like is if you look at these bags, see the bulging in there? That's a suitcase there. If you see the bulging in the bag, that's not clothes. That can be just about anything. That can be about anything. They got all these boxes back there, so I kind of like that too. Yeah, see, oh, this looks like it's a double door. Okay, it's a double door. I mean, they got a door on each side. Front and back. So, this is something here. I would go for this. There gotta be 1 or 2 reasons I go after this. It goes real. See them chairs, more than likely. You get $1 for them. That's the thing in our auction. I gotta be smart when I purchase stuff because everything starts at $1, regardless of what it is, unless it's a car, graded cards or coins, and some jewelry depending on the carat. If there's diamonds and stuff in there and the weight, we may run it up. Start a higher bid for. But for the most case, everything starts at $1. All right, so yeah, you got a lot of boxes here, but. Yeah, I gotta get it dirt cheap. If I get this one, it has to get, there's a sewing machine down there. Okay, I have to get it dirt cheap. And it's in Richland Hills. Hey, look, here's this. You see that Adidas box? That may be full of envelopes. A lot of people, and even I did it when I first started buying auctions, I'll see an Adidas box, or I'll see a TV box, or I'll see something like, oh, it has this and that in there. You get there, nah. No, baby. So when you're looking at an auction, you determine how much you want to spend on an auction. Don't base it off of boxes that you see. Base it off of what you actually see. You know what I mean? Sometimes there was an auction just last week. I didn't win it. It went too high, just more than I wanted to spend. You actually saw the Star Wars toys, the Transformer toys, a lot of the old toys. You can actually see that they were there and they were in there. One unit had the Funko Pops or whatever, and you can actually see them. So you want to be able to see the stuff, man, not just a box. One thing I try to stay away from, and it has to be something really stand out or dirt cheap, is these inside units. You could tell when it's inside unit because of the floor and the light, and sometimes it's kind of like, man, is that inside? No, you can't really tell. This one here, I do buy inside units, but like I said, it got to be dirt cheap, and it got to be something that, if it's not dirt cheap, it's got to be something in there that just makes me say, oh, nah, I need to go get that. Like if I saw a jewelry box or a safe, and not even so much as see the jewelry box and safe. If I can tell there's one in there and it's ducked off somewhere, I'll go for it. If there's a jewelry box up front and it's accessible to whoever took the picture, where they can just reach over and open the drawer, I don't buy those, because 9 times out of 10, they've been picked through. Either by the owner of the unit, went by, they couldn't pay for the unit, so they went by and got what they wanted out of it, and then they left the jewelry box, or I hate to say it, but sometimes the staff does the same thing. They open that thing up and they start picking that stuff out of there. You know what I mean? And yeah, it's just gone. But yeah, that's what that is. But this one here, there's nothing in here that I see. And please, if you're watching this video, tell me what I can do different. My lighting, my background, my voice too high, my mic too high. I have these headphones on listening. It kind of seems like a, not an echo, but like a stadium. I mean, I can't even say a stadium sound, like a hall sound or something. I don't know if this makes sense or not, but let me know what I can do different with this video besides the kids in the background. I already know I gotta fix that. So yeah, when they leave Thursday or Friday, whatever day they're leaving, then I really have a nice quiet place to do my videos, and I'll be putting up a lot more. So all right, so yeah, let's go into this one. This one really, I don't see nothing. And as you guys can see, I'm on Storage Treasures. That's the most popular site to go and bid on auctions. It's free to sign up. You just need to have a debit, credit. I think you can use a credit card as well, but you got to have a card on file in order to bid. So what they do is they charge you a percentage. But this is not a teaching moment for Storage Treasures. This is just a test video. So maybe one day I'll go into that if you guys ask. All right. Oh, look at this one in Harlem City. There's body damage on both sides and rear bumpers. Okay, Outlander. All right, but I like this one here. Excuse me. This is a 10 by 10. Oh, I thought I liked this. I thought it was a bunch of boxes, but nah, that's nah. Yeah, nah, this ain't nah. I don't even have to go further into that. I'm gonna leave that there. Yeah, the vehicle. You kind of want me another vehicle to, flip, but I just don't. Right now. I don't have the time to play with that. I need something to fill an auction up. I got the Dallas Makerspace coming up, so that video is gonna come up soon. But I really need something that I can fill up my own auction, fill up my auction to pay for the site. You know what I mean? So I pay a monthly fee to rent the space where I hold my auction. So I need to hold auctions. If I can just triple what my cost is a month for that site, I'm good. While I'm pursuing my real estate and chasing these properties down. Let's look at this one over in Mansfield, Texas. Okay, Mansfield, what you got here? Looking, there's a dresser there, a little wrought iron joint there. It's not too much. Bunch of, what is that? Okay, little file boxes, little mannequin heads there. Hey, my wife would probably want one of those. These little cases, little file boxes here. There's a vintage something. I don't know what it is. I can't think of what that is. I want to say a stamp or something, but I remember us having one before. Some encyclopedias, old papers, old sewing machine stuff. So that right there tells me there may be a couple of sewing machines in there, that old fabric outline or whatever they call it. Let's see. Yep, this one here, there's a vacuum there. It's too much furniture. The furniture really doesn't sell for us in the auction. Again, everything in the auction starts at $1. So these big pieces of furniture, we haul them, take them to where, when we had the warehouse or where we're going to hold the auction at. They don't buy the furniture, we got to figure out something for it, So furniture, I don't even deal with it. People call me, oh, I got this antique furniture. No, respectfully, I can't do nothing with that. Y'all got to take that somewhere else because it's just, it doesn't sell. Furniture don't sell. When I first started, furniture was selling really good, but furniture just don't sell. I don't care about how old it is, how long grandpa had it and all that. It just don't sell. Now, if you take it to these antique flea markets, they do good there. And I think why is because the people that really buy that stuff, they're not on the internet. You know what I mean? They rather go out and actually, touch the stuff. So I think that's what that is. So I don't know. That's just my thought on that. I do like these moving boxes up in here. Kind of look like wardrobe boxes, but they're just large boxes. I'll be worried about it be a bunch of clothes. The blurry pictures, they need to take better pictures. You got a heavy table there. No, how much is that one? Oh, missed it, but let's see, that's like $240. I'm not gonna pay that for that. Now, you may be looking like, man, you being cheap. You don't want to spend no money on it. Yeah, I don't. I mean, I spent as much as $2,500 on a unit, and probably did a little bit over breaking even. Come out with a few dollars. I mean, really probably just broke even when you consider my gas and the labor and the trips I made. A big, what was it, 20 by 20? It's like, come on, man. So I spent some money on the units. I've been in bidding wars with people over units. But again, it has to make sense. Or if I get bidding fever, sometimes I get in here and I really want a unit. I find one, and I get caught up in the moment, man. I got next thing you know, I done paid much more than I wanted to for a unit. This one here is in Arlington. I actually live in Arlington, so I do like this. It has the folding tables. I like those. I've actually sold a few of mine, but I may, if I win this, I'll keep those. We got some tires here. We got a dolly. We got a tool there, power tool, and a bunch of junk. To me, I would think that the facility, just threw all this stuff in there, man. They got stuff from another unit. They do that too, some of them, and they just pile it off in another unit, just to clear out a unit, make one unit look full, and get it sold. I do like that machine there. Oh, look at that, 2 of them. Now, so this is what got my attention now. You see this here and that. We've actually got a couple of these coming up in makerspace. So I may just bid on this. I'm gonna look through it some more and see what's what. I may just bid on those, just because. Here's my thing: if we got those in there, there's some more old electronic equipment in there. I see all the keyboards and look like broken up laptops and stuff, but those two things right there tell me whoever had this unit or whatever unit, they were into some electronics. Looking at this, I can't really make that stuff out there, but let's see, you got a couple of totes there. Hey, if my voice is fading in and out, let me know if you catch it. I'm gonna go over the video anyway, but let me know when what time and where it went, so I can figure out where I went wrong with that. So thank you. Like right now, it just seemed like my voice just went out. So I don't know. So yeah, that's that. We're gonna take a look. We're at 18 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and go to 20 minutes, but let me see, look at another one first. See what else we got. Grand Prairie. Here's another one in Arlington. They close in 9 days. Oh man, there's no sense in looking that far out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna expand this to 50 miles and then see what's up. They're probably gonna send me into Irvin. We already saw Granbury. Flag driving way down there for that. We got Rio Vista and Crowley. I'm actually losing one in Crowley. I'll bid on that again later. It's in Denton. It's not worth driving way up to Denton for. The boat I'm gonna pass on now. Look at this, no title. No tile? Okay, no tile. Wow, it's not too bad. No, I'm not gonna mess with these. One, because I really don't have a place to just park something that I'm not gonna use in right now. So it's really not too much more. So that's some Grapevine. Another Grapevine. All right. So look, I guess you get the idea of what we do. Part of it. This is just the storage unit side where we buy and we bid on store. We bid and try to win storage units here on storagetreasures.com. I'm gonna finish putting together this studio and testing the mic and so on and so forth, and then I do videos like this of when I'm comping properties and just different items. Excuse me. Might have to edit that part, but yeah, man, let me know, man. Please, I'm open to constructive criticism. If I'm talking too loud, too low, too fast, If I'm not moving enough, moving too much, or whatever the case may be, this is going to be a picture-in-picture video. So just let me know what I can do different, man. Thank you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and close this out. Storage Treasures. This is our website, warrenliquidation.com. This is where we hold our auctions at. All items do start at $1. In fact, I'll tell you what, let me go here. And then we got some, when you go here, it just shows the auctions in the last 90 days. It's been a minute since we actually had some auctions. So we'll go right here. They don't show the pictures, but we done had quite a few auctions. This is in the beginning when we first started our site in March of 2021. We had been doing auctions since 2017. We were with another site and that didn't work out, so we started our own site. And so we've been here since 2021 doing our own thing. We used to put up about 2 to 3 auctions a month, but we slowed down since we started real estate, so that's what that is. And let's see, we got this coming soon, coming up. Tomorrow we're gonna go back out to Makerspace and get that going, finish getting that up, and then I'll load that one. It's gonna be a small auction, but it's got some pretty good stuff in it. So, all right, with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and play with this video. I'm not gonna edit anything. The only thing I'm gonna do with this video is actually add the picture-in-picture. I'm gonna put this video onto the screen with this screen recording, which is still recording as we're speaking. And then I'm gonna finish watching my videos on the AM8 and the C8, the SC8, and learn how to work these things. And man, let's just hope that this wasn't a waste of time and my voice did record. So, all right, thanks a lot, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys soon.